What's up, everybody? Welcome back to this episode of the 15-Minute Mentor, where I bring you on my morning drive, and hopefully I can be your 15-minute mentor. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the importance of building assets. And I'm telling you this right now, one of the reasons why so many people stay broke is because they are their only income-producing asset. Let's talk about it. All right, guys, so before we start, I want to let you guys know that I have an upcoming 5-day live virtual training where I'm literally going to be giving you the exact step-by-step process on how you can create your own digital product business. I have a student just this past week named Makoa. He made $17,000 in one evening using our system. I have a couple of other students, Austin and Kel. They just made $13,500 this past week using our system. If you want to learn the game, all you got to do, click that link below and join me as a VIP, okay? So guys, let's jump into the video here. Welcome. Today we're going to talk about why you need to begin to build more income producing assets. Think about this, okay? Like I just said, one of the reasons why so many people stay broke is because they are their only income producing asset. What does that mean? If you are still making money by trading your time and your effort for dollars, then my friend, unfortunately, you are on the slowest, hardest path to wealth creation. Like, think about this, okay? What worked for our parents and our grandparents' generation doesn't necessarily work for our generation. Yes, back in 1964, when grandpa could work at, the lumber mill, making $12,000 a year, you could literally buy a home, have a wife and 3 or 4 kids making 12 grand a year. And the way that the interest rates were, the way that that generation was set up in their economy, if he stayed working at the mill, till he was in his 60s, he would have retired a millionaire, right? But that doesn't exist anymore. So the problem right now is that we have a number of people who are trying to make a fortune in the present by making a living in the past. What does that mean? It means what worked for your grandpa and your parents and your grandma, what worked for a past generation won't necessarily work in our generation. Think about this, okay? The opportunity of wealth for every generation comes down to what is the best opportunity for wealth creation for that generation. For instance, okay, in Henry Ford's generation, everybody was still riding horses, right? They're all on horseback, and Henry Ford capitalized on the opportunity to create cars. And guess what? He became a very, very wealthy man because he seized the opportunity that was available for wealth creation in his generation, right? Like now, if you want to start a car company, you're going to need billions of dollars just to get it off the ground. Henry Ford, he bootstrapped that thing because it was a wide open space, right? Let's talk about John D. Rockefeller for a moment. Rockefeller, what was the opportunity for wealth creation in Rockefeller's generation? Well, he grew up in the industrial age, and the industrial age, it was all about oil. So guess what Rockefeller did? Rockefeller, he capitalized on what was the main and best opportunity for his generation. And because he capitalized on what was available for his generation, Rockefeller went on to make billions and even trillions of dollars in his business. The same thing goes for me and you. What is the best opportunity for us to be able to make money in our generation? Well, I'll give you a couple more examples, okay? Steve Jobs and Bill Gates, what was the opportunity for them in their generation? Well, for them, this brand new thing called the internet was just coming out, right? It was very, very young, and people needed computers. They needed softwares to be able to access the internet. So Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, they began to build softwares, they began to build computers, and they made a ton of money because they capitalized on the best opportunity for their generation. You can see where I'm going with this. Listen, for me and you, now that the internet is more mature, I am telling you this right now, the number one the number one best opportunity for you and I right now is to learn how to leverage making money online. Nothing wrong if you work at Starbucks. Nothing wrong if you work at the grocery store. Nothing wrong if you're a nurse or a doctor or a lawyer. All that stuff is fine. But if you are looking to capitalize and do what Rockefeller did, do what Henry Ford did, do what Steve Jobs did, do what Bill Gates did, right? If you're looking to do something like Jeff Bezos did, Bezos, in his time, the internet was barely starting to mature. And he says, dude, people are on this internet thing. Maybe I should sell stuff. And he absolutely capitalized on the best opportunity for his generation. Okay, you and I have to capitalize on what is available to us today. That is the internet. That is taking the knowledge, experience, expertise that you already have, turning them into digital products. Okay, remember what I said just a few moments ago. One reason why people are so broke is because they are their only income producing asset. That means if you're still trading your time and your time and your energy for dollars, you're limited in your potential of earning. But when you begin to leverage the opportunity that's available to you in the form of digital products, what are digital products? They're e-courses, they're e-books, they're online mentorships, right? They're membership sites, right? Where you can literally take your knowledge, experience, expertise, create that digital product, put it out there, and now you get to capitalize on the opportunity that is the internet. Like, we are in the best moment of history, guys, where it is the easiest and fastest possible opportunity to make money. Like, faster than Henry Ford, faster than Rockefeller, faster than any of these guys and gals who've made wonderful money in the past. You and I now have all of their resources combined into our moment. Like, every single moment compounds into itself, and it presents an opportunity for the next generation. In fact, there's a scripture out of Luke chapter 6. Okay, Luke chapter 6, it literally says this: the people of their generation were more wise than the people of light. Okay, what does that mean? It means if you're a believer, okay, I know a lot of you guys and gals who follow my channel here, you're believers, right? And you're like, God, I need financial breakthrough, and God, you promised I was going to, make money, and I was finally going to break free, and it hasn't happened yet. Could it be that one of those reasons that it's not happening for you yet is because you are still trying to access a fortune in the present by making a living in the past, right? Like, there are literally kids making millions of dollars online right now with digital products. There are stay-at-home moms making millions of dollars online right now with digital products. There are random people who don't know anything about digital marketing or digital products. They learn the game, and then they jump in, and they are making millions of dollars with digital products. And let's not even take it out to the moon by saying millions, because yes, that is happening. But I have tons of students who are replacing their annual income in just 31 days. I have a couple who learned the system from me. I taught them the game, and they literally use it to replace their annual income in just 31 days. What in the world? Like, if that's not life-changing, I don't know what is, right? And so the opportunity is there, whether it's to just replace your income, whether it's to build a new stream of income, or whether you're like, you know what? Now that I'm getting some of these skills under my belt, I'm really going to go all in on this, and I'm actually going to focus on building wealth. Like, guys, I'm telling you this right now. I was a missionary for 20 years, a worship missionary, right? And just in the past handful of years alone, my wife and I, we've made tens of millions of dollars through digital products, right? And it's absolutely mind-blowing what is possible. And I'm telling you this, I'm not smarter than you. I'm not more special than you, right? I just took advantage of the opportunity that's available to me in my generation, and I capitalize on it. And you can too. You absolutely can too. So listen, I really want to encourage you, okay? Coming up right around the corner, I have an upcoming 5-day live virtual training called Create and Sell Digital Products where I'm literally going to show you step by step the game. Like everything you need to know on how to create and sell your own digital products. But Rick, I don't know what my niche is. We're going to show you that. Rick, I don't know what digital products are. We're going to show you that. Rick, I don't know how the internet works. We're going to show you that too. Rick, I don't know how to get my products out there. I show you that. Like literally, I will show you every single step of the way, everything you need to know. And I'm telling you this, for less than dinner with friends, you can literally attend all 5 days. You can join the whole entire week and your mind will be blown. Like, I just don't know how else to say it. Like, if your heart is stirred right now watching this video and you're like, gosh, he's right. Like something needs to change. I could at least build a new stream of income. I could at least try to add an extra, whatever, $3 grand, $5 grand, $10 grand a month. Like I'm telling you, if you want to get on the fast track of wealth creation, you have got to take advantage of the opportunity that is available to you in your generation. And one of the best ways to do that in 2024, 2025, 2026, and beyond is to build digital products that become income producing assets for you. Okay, I've been talking about it here on the video today, but one of the reasons why people stay broke is because they are their only income producing asset. Every digital product that you build becomes its own asset that could potentially make you thousands and even tens of thousands of dollars every month. Like think about this. If you had one digital product, let's say you created a course, okay? And you only sold one course for $500. Let's say your course is $500. If you only sold one course every other day, like not even every day, if you only sold one course every other day, that's an extra $7,500 per month. But that's only with one digital product, one extra asset. What if you had two? What if you had five? What if you had 10 digital products that were all just selling here and there? Like it is mind-blowing how fast you can see the opportunity to begin to actually start stacking up your income producing assets that begin to generate wealth for you. Warren Buffett said it like this: if you don't learn how to make money while you sleep, then you will work until you die. My friend, the average life expectancy for a male in America is 74, and it's a little bit higher for a woman, okay? Our economy is not going to, it's not just going to fix itself. Inflation is not going anywhere. Gas prices are going up. Grocery prices are going up. Like all of this stuff is going to keep going and going up. That's what it always does. And again, what worked for grandma and grandpa and mom and dad, right? It's not going to work for us. We have to learn how to create new income producing assets that can generate income for us. And I'm telling you this right now, digital products are the number one best way for anyone to do this. I've done it myself. My students are doing it. I would love to help you learn as well. Here's the thing. If you don't want to get stuck as your only income producing asset, then it is time for you to learn this game. I am breaking everything down in that 5-day training. I'm going to make it easy. I'm going to make it simple to understand, easy to digest. Anyone can do it. All you need is a phone and a laptop to get started. I'm telling you this, like, if you miss this, you are missing out. So you need to click that link, join me as a VIP. Your life will never, ever be the same. Okay? And let me leave you with this one last thought. Okay? If you are your only income producing asset, if your time and your effort is your only income producing asset, then unfortunately, your earning potential is connected to something limited like time and effort. But when you begin to build multiple income producing assets, digital products, okay, and you have 1 or 3 or 5 or 10 digital products that are all creating income for you, now your earning potential gets connected to something unlimited, okay? And this is how, my friends, the same way Ford and Rockefeller and Bezos and Steve Jobs, the same way they capitalize on the opportunity for their generation, this is the opportunity for your generation, okay? Guys, that's today's 15-minute mentor. I hope if anything, you got fired up. Like and subscribe if you want to hear more content like this. Join me for the upcoming 5-day training. You won't be sorry. We'll see you in the next 15-minute mentor.